Hey guys, WWE fan Talkshow here. So Wrestlemania 34 just ended. The hype for this Wrestlemania was so big because I just had been wanting to see Wrestlemania all year for the past 12 months ever since the last one ended. I was very excited to see what would happen. And I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed. I mean, there were a lot of good moments during this WrestleMania, but just what really brought it down for me is when the main event happened. It was Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, and I for sure thought Roman Reigns was gonna win. And I don't see how, I'm just so disappointed with it because I don't see where they're gonna go with this. It's cool that Brock Lesnar won, and now he's gonna be one of the longest reigning Universal Champions of all time. But I don't see where Roman Reigns is gonna go with this. Where is Roman Reigns gonna go with this? Is he gonna feud with Lesnar for the title again? Is he gonna go to SmackDown? What's Brock Lesnar gonna do? Is he gonna keep leaving WWE? Is he gonna drop the title on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night? And is he gonna go to UFC and say I'm done with WWE? Or what is he gonna do?
Well, there's two good things. There's two good things that came out of the outcome of how WrestleMania ended in the main event with Brock Lesnar winning. And one of those is, Brock Lesnar's not leaving, at least until tomorrow. We don't know what's gonna happen. But as of now, we know, or we can assume, that Brock Lesnar isn't leaving. Number two, it's unpredictable, okay? For the past couple years, it hasn't been predictable as... it's been super predictable as to what's going to be happening with the storylines. And for the first time in forever, at least as far as I can go back, I don't know what's going to happen, and I like it. It's I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm super pleased because I'm in for a surprise, and that's good.
I guess. I don't really know. I feel like the outcomes of today's event just weren't usual, and I know usual isn't always the best, but I was just expecting Roman Reigns to get the belt, and I was expecting a champion every night on Monday Night Raw, and I know that they're not going to do that with Brock Lesnar because he's had it for a year now, and he hasn't done it once. And then number two, Roman Reigns, what is he going to do now? What is Roman Reigns going to do? Unless, if Brock Lesnar drops the title, he wins it in another Universal title match. I don't know. Enough about that match. That was a big disappointment, and in my opinion. It wasn't a bad match. It was a good match. I just didn't like the outcome. And then for the WWE Championship, I was a little disappointed with that match, too, because the build-up to it, not actually the storyline telling, but just the build-up of the match itself. Shinsuke wins the Royal Rumble. Everybody's so excited. And then Styles wins the belt, and it's just this huge build-up. They're going to fight each other. A rematch from Wrestle Kingdom 10. It's going to be amazing. Might even be better. I don't even think it came this. It didn't even come close.
It wasn't even in, at least my and probably yours, top 3 matches of the night. And the sad part about that is you have one of the best matches of all time done in New Japan, right?
New Japan.
Wrestling. It was so good.
Fast pace, hard hitting, takeouts at 3 pretty much.
Perfect chemistry. These guys, when they work together, you would expect, at least from the last match that they did together, just to be explosive the entire time, and this match was slow. It was
tired.
It was the equivalent to Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. Yeah. That's how slow it moved.
And the ending was unique, where he went for the Kinshasa and he went under him, and then he caught him in the Styles Clash and he won. And good. I'm excited now for AJ Styles, but then Shinsuke low blows him, and then it's just Shinsuke was the perfect babyface to win the title. Now he's a heel. I just don't even know, guys.
It doesn't make any sense. It's a mess. That match, that whole thing is just...
It's a mess.
It's really bad.
But that's it for that. So far these 2 matches I've been kind of disappointed in. In the United States Championship match, that was a decent match. I mean, I did not like the outcome with Jinder Mahal. I'm very interested and excited to see what the feuds are going to come. I've always liked how the guy Rusev, when Rusev was champion, then you had John Cena, he was the American versus the Russian, and the Russian had the United States Championship, and the American was trying to get that back to its own rightful country. And I think that's pretty cool because Jinder Mahal, he's Indian, or pretty much, and he's the United States champion, and I want to see who's going to be the hero to come in and take that title back to America, which is, it's going to be pretty cool, guys, and I can't wait because Jinder Mahal, he could have a good title run, you never know.
I hate that guy. But I hate him mainly because of his WWE title reign.
Yes.
So, I mean, I guess...
This could turn it
I
around.
guess kind of a lower class title he can do good with. It was just hard to watch him hold such a prestigious title. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I'm not super pleased by it. Yeah. But anyway.
And then moving on to this championship match right here, I was honestly disappointed in this match as well. Like, the New Day and the Usos, they always have these great matches, and it was pretty good in the beginning, but then it caught me off guard. I was like, I went spaced off for a second, and then the Bludgeon Brothers did this power bomb off the top rope and then pinned him. And I was like, whoa, wait a second. I came out of like whatever I was thinking about, and I was like, they just won with this little move, and that's it? I don't know. It just caught me off. It was so weird how that happened.
Funny story, actually. But I didn't get to see any of the match because I remember everyone coming out for their entrances. The last tag team that was coming out, what's their name again?
The Bar? Sheamus and Cesaro?
No.
The Bludgeon Brothers?
Yeah. They were coming out, and I was just going out to turn on the grill so I can cook up some food, and I kid you not, once I lit the grill, I hear ding, 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 and you're new! I'm like, what? And Tim is like, what? I'm just like, what is going on? Like, that match was nothing. Like, it lasted zero time.
It was probably like 5 minutes. It wasn't really that long. It was kind of pathetic. I don't really know. I know the Bludgeon Brothers are dominant, but whatever. And then moving on to the pre-show. In my opinion, this should not have been in the pre-show. This should have been on the actual show. I didn't watch the whole match. I missed the first part of it. But the part I saw with Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander was amazing, guys. They were hitting hard-hitting moves. It was crazy. It was basically like Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles, just like a little bit lower. But it was a great match, guys, and that's definitely one of my favorite matches of the night, and it should not have been on the pre-show.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
No opinion here.
And then this match right here, the Raw Women's Championship, this was one of my favorite matches too. It was good storytelling, how Alexa Bliss was shaming, fat shaming Nia Jax, and like that was the storyline, even though they're best friends in real life. And then Nia Jax goes in there, total babyface, and destroys Alexa Bliss. Then Alexa Bliss gets a little bit on her, and then Nia Jax finally picks up the win, and it was crazy match. It was like she like destroyed Alexa Bliss. It looked like Alexa Bliss actually got like hurt.
What's funny is this match was probably this is my third favorite match of the night. This match was so good.
It was good.
Like it surprised me because I was just coming into this match. I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna have Nia Jax like throw Alexa Bliss around a little bit, and Alexa Bliss is gonna find a way to cheat her way to the top, like she usually does.
Yep.
And I got nothing against Alexa Bliss. She has my heart always and forever. I love her. Anyway, and she lost. And the thing is Alexa Bliss actually lost, and she was beat in a fair way.
It was fair, yeah. It was good. It was a total babyface win.
And you don't really see matches like this with so much controversy behind it, end in a fair fashion anymore. Like, you don't actually have, a true win. There's always some sort of interference,
Well, it was good. It was a great storytelling match, and now we have a new Raw Women's Champion.
And it was a very, very
emotional.
Yeah, it was a very emotional win.
It was a good title win, but very cool for that match. Then we had the Raw Tag Team Championship match, and this one was just I feel like I liked it, and I feel like I didn't like it. It was so confusing and messed up, and I was mad just overall. I was also happy. I don't know. Bipolar match. It was very strange.
I wanted to actually just do a rant on this match to review it because, oh my gosh. Braun Strowman comes out, right? And he's like, I bet you want to know who my tag team partner is, and it's no one in the locker room. I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, it's one of you, or one of you, or one of you. I'm just like, is a superstar in the crowd? I'm like, maybe it's John Cena. But then again, spoiler alert, he lost to The Undertaker super fast, by the way. Yeah, and I was just like, who could it be? And he literally spends like a minute and a half to 2 minutes.
He goes deep in the
crowd, and he finds this kid who's like 10 years old.
We thought it was a girl at first.
We did.
It was a boy.
It was a boy. Anyway, he brings him out. He's like, what's your name? And he's like, Nicholas. And he's like,
all right, Nicholas, just stand in the corner and I'll take care of it from here.
So he stands in there, he tags him in once, so I guess he like did his part. And then he tags him out again, and Braun Strowman just lays the smackdown.
And he throws Sheamus out, and then he does one power slam to Cesaro, and they win. And then he gives the kid his belt, and this is
the kid can't even
this
lift
is the
it.
kid. He's like even lift the belt like that pretty much. But
And I was just like, so is the kid a tag team? Is he gonna miss school now? So
you could go on like Wikipedia, and somebody on Instagram, somebody posted a picture. I think it was Wikipedia. It said Braun Strowman and Nicholas are the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Who is Nicholas? Is this kid like a guy that was picked before the show? Is he an actor?
Facial expression.
He looked scared like it looked like he was peeing himself while holding onto the rope in the middle of the match. I was like, there's no way that this kid knew that this was happening.
He's legit the youngest WWE champion of all time.
Yeah, no. You heard it right here, Randy Orton. You've been cut off.
Yep, you've been cut off.
This kid has beat you by like what, 14 years?
Yep.
I don't even know how to start with this.
Braun comes out with that little kid tomorrow. Either it goes one way, or he goes, I can't tag with that little kid anymore. Or the Authority comes out and they're like, you can't. He's not a signed WWE superstar, so you can't be tagging with him.
What I would love is for Braun Strowman to turn heel, look at his tag team partner, and choke slam him through 10 tables from a 30-foot ladder. The kid goes to the hospital and just disappears, and then they have a giant like elimination chamber match to see who his partner is going to be. And then
Nicholas and Braun Strowman have a feud, and Nicholas pins Braun Strowman.
And Nicholas wins many matches all the way up to WrestleMania, main events WrestleMania, and beats Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman goes to the hospital after this match. He dies for 30 seconds before they bring him back to life.
And the kid becomes a Grand Slam champion.
And then he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame as the most prestigious champion of all time.
Isn't Nicholas the best superstar ever?
Nicholas is the best.
Nicholas,
we love you!
For a next
match.
Next up, we have
the Intercontinental title match right here.
Let me explain this match. I got this one, Trevor.
Right,
let me explain this. So basically, the entrances happen. The Seth Rollins comes out with these blue contacts, dressed up like Aquaman or Game of Thrones character.
He seriously looked like Aquaman. No joke.
And then the Miz comes out in this red gear, and Finn Balor's his entrance last. So I'm like, oh, it's the Demon. He comes out, and all these people are wearing these rainbow Balor for Everyone shirts. I thought that was kind of strange. And then he came out to the ring, and they had their match, and it was just like, it was an okay match.
I thought I would.
Seth wanted the Miz the champion, and that's all that matters.
I wanted the Miz to win, but I'm okay with Seth Rollins win. I actually, you know what? I just didn't want Finn Balor to win.
Yes, neither did I.
That's my honest truth.
I kind of wanted.
I'm happy that Seth won. I'm happy Seth won, but I really wanted the Miz.
My prediction was Finn Balor. So my prediction was Finn Balor. Seth Rollins won. I'm super excited. He's Grand Slam champion. He's holding the big white belt now, and I can't wait. Let's see who he feuds with. Dean Ambrose might return.
Maybe Jeff Hardy.
So much to go.
Maybe Jeff Hardy.
Not gonna happen.
No? Okay.
Moving on, we have The Undertaker versus John Cena. John Cena is told earlier in the day to go get his gear on because there's a match or something. So he comes out, makes his entrance, everybody's pumped, and then the referee's like, Undertaker's not here. And he's like, what? What? And then the lights
go, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's The Undertaker. And then you hear,
ring. And then he comes out, he sings a song, John Cena beats him up.
Elias Sampson, by the way.
Then Cena's about ready to walk out and his music stops.
Halfway up the ramp.
Lights stop. Undertaker comes out. They have a feud. John Cena's just like shocked. He's like, I can't believe it. He gets beaten like 3 minutes.
John Cena, I kid you not, did one move, and that was
the setup into the Attitude.
Yeah, he literally just picked him up, dropped him on his back.
Five knuckle shuffle.
Shook his hand, Undertaker sat up, and John Cena, literally, it looked like he slipped on an ice cube or a banana peel and fell on his butt. And chokeslam, oh my gosh, I almost knocked over a championship. Chokeslam, tombstone, 1, 2,
so much.
3,
so much
over.
For a 16-time WWE champion.
You know what, though? I was so happy.
It was a good match.
Because The Undertaker came back, and did exactly what I wanted him to do. I said, Tanner, if Undertaker returns, the match will not be long. He will win super fast.
Next match is Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and boy, was this match lit AF. So basically, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come in, and they just beat up on Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon a little bit, and then
they power slam Daniel Bryan like they did on the corner of the ring, like they did in the promo, and Daniel Bryan was out for like a good 10 minutes,
right before Shane McMahon's about to be pinned, Daniel Bryan comes in, saves it, just destroys both of them, kicks out of the pop-up powerbomb. That was insane. And then gives Sami Zayn the knee, gets him in the yes locks. Sami Zayn taps out. Another WrestleMania.
You know the best part about this match, though, was... This is going to be a long video, by the way. I don't know if you could tell. The best part about this match was both of our predictions were kind of wrong. Daniel Bryan and Shane won, first of all. And then, two... Shane didn't turn on Daniel Bryan like we thought.
My prediction was Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon winning.
Really? Okay, well, my prediction was wrong. But we both predicted Shane might turn on Daniel Bryan at some point in this match. Do you remember?
Yeah, it still could happen.
And it didn't happen. But the thing is Daniel got hurt before the match because they were attacked before the match even started. Daniel Bryan was power slammed on the corner of the ring. And they spent like 15 minutes putting him in a stretcher, which is absolutely ridiculous. So... Obviously, he was coming back at some point.
Yeah.
But Shane was like, you know what? No, let's just make this a handicap match. For now, ring the bell. And he took on both of them, and he held his ground for the most part, as much as he could, at least, you know? And then Daniel Bryan came back and absolutely destroyed.
It was great. I'm hoping Daniel Bryan steps down as GM, challenges AJ Styles for the WWE Championship.
And wins.
But he has to defeat Shinsuke Nakamura first.
Nah, he doesn't have to.
Okay. Whatever.
But if he has to, he will.
Anyways, Ronda Rousey versus Triple H with Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon on Triple H's side. Was a good match.
Best of the match of the night.
Was a good match. Ronda Rousey did good. She did good. I thought she was going to be failed, but it was pretty good.
It was awesome.
She made Steph tap out, and Triple H got tapped out from the ankle lock from Kurt Angle.
And he didn't. No, he actually, what he did was he was in the ankle lock while Stephanie was in the armbar.
Oh, yeah.
And he rolled over and launched Kurt Angle, and he kind of like clothesline / speared her, Ronda Rousey onto the ground. Yeah. Like they kind of took each other out with a collision.
How did it end? Oh, Ronda Rousey
got Triple H in an armbar, and then she let him go, got her in an armbar, and she just went like it was over. But she was awesome. She even got Triple H, which is a 260-pound man, on her shoulders. I was like, dude, she is awesome. Like when she actually has to fight in a ring, okay, like speaking on a mic in front of a crowd set aside, when she has to speak or when she has to wrestle in front of a crowd, she's awesome. She blew me away, and it was my favorite match of the night. And let's not mention Triple H came in at such an insane condition. He looked physique-wise like he did in the Attitude Era. He was huge, and he was cut up.
It was pretty good.
It was awesome.
I just hope we could see a good or a face Triple H.
I want to see a good Triple H
I want to see
one-on-one match again.
Good guy Triple H.
I want to see more of those.
But I think... Oh, and then we'll just skim through the pre-show. And then Matt Hardy won the Battle Royal somehow with Matt Hardy. I didn't get to see the full thing. So he won. A lot of people predicted that. The Charlotte match, Asuka, her streak is done. It goes to show you that New Orleans is the place where all streaks end. And that streak
with the Undertaker and everything.
A streak of Roman Reigns beating everybody ever since Triple H just ended. Yeah. But anyways, guys, Asuka lost. She tapped out. Charlotte, I feel like that should have happened. It was good. I'm glad that Charlotte retained. Very awesome match. Very good. Might be one of the best of the night. And then also the Women's Battle Royal. That was lame. It was lame. I watched it, and there was this, I don't know. It just, I wanted Bayley technically won, and then all of a sudden Naomi came out of nowhere. And it seemed like Naomi got eliminated earlier, and I could have swore she got eliminated because I saw her and Becky Lynch out on the floor. So I thought she got eliminated, but I guess she didn't. And I didn't really see the point of why she won. Like, there was no significance to Naomi winning. Like, I could see Bayley, because Bayley and Sasha have been feuding. She threw Sasha out of the ring, and that was just set up for the feud, and she could have been the women's Battle Royal winner. But anyways, Naomi won. That was the whole entire show. I don't think we missed anything. No, we didn't. That's it, guys. I hope you liked this WrestleMania. It was a decent WrestleMania.
Rate it out of 10. How would you rate it from 1 to 10?
I don't want to.
Just do it. You got to do it. This is our review of WrestleMania 34.
Okay,
you got to do it.
I promise you, the way I rank this will change. It might go higher. Right now, I'm just a little shocked. I don't know. So I'm gonna give it.
Oh gosh, here we go.
A 5.5 out of 10. Because 50% of it I liked and 50% of it I didn't like, and that's not my fault. It's just the way I felt. Last year's WrestleMania was lit.
I'm gonna be a bit more generous than you. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10 because there were a lot of good matches. There was probably 1 or 2 matches that I would say were great and surprising, but most of them were good, and then I'd say like 2 or 3 were mediocre. But overall, I would say it was better than like the past like 2 or 3. I'm getting the look.
Last year's WrestleMania, I feel, was a lot better. The year before, no. The year before, okay, I gotta say that the year that Triple H went one-on-one with Roman Reigns, that was a horrible WrestleMania, guys. I'm sorry.
And I was lucky enough to miss it. I was at Disneyland.
But again, guys, WrestleMania 31 was also good. Last year's WrestleMania was good. This year's WrestleMania
30 was good. 29 was good. 28 was good. 27 was good.
Okay.
We didn't see any.
It was okay. But that's it, guys. Make sure to leave your reactions to all the matches in the comments down below. That's it for this video. Make sure to comment down below any future videos you want to see. Also, which belt I should review next.
And also subscribe to our separate channel. We're throwing that plug in right now.
Superhero Brothers
Talk Show. Hero Brothers Talk Show. Go ahead, subscribe, watch our videos. Lots of movie reviews, figure reviews, vlogs at Disneyland, yada yada yada. I could go on forever.
But that's it, guys. Awesome. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. WWE Fan Talk Show.